Hello everyone, it's Brix here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at this Easter 2022 catalogue. And I know Easter was a few months ago, and I have requested the summer catalogue from the LEGO website, but for some reason whenever I request a catalogue it takes like 3 months to come, and I have no idea why. But anyway, let's take a look at the catalogue, and we get a nice bunny rabbit at the front. Unfortunately you can't buy that from the LEGO shop, although you can buy the brick built version. And let's take a look inside. And that looks cool. Fill the Easter basket with fun. And there's some nice sets here. I like the sunflower sets and all these other flower sets that they do. They look very, very cool. And then we get this Easter rabbits display. Nice set there. And an Easter bunny, which 293 pieces for £13 is a very good price. And then we get a couple of freebies as well. So that looks pretty cool. And then Duplo, and I don't really think anyone here is into Duplo or collects Duplo, so I'll move on. And we have dots here, and I do like dots. It's a fun creative theme, and I like this message board set that they've got. That's really cool. You can make your own message, and a lot of parts as well, although most of them are 1x1, so yeah, but still £35 is a decent price. And some other dots sets here as well, and they look pretty cool. And let's move on. We get classic now, and we've got the base plates which look cool, and some brick boxes as well, and they all look pretty cool. I like this one here, Bricks and Functions, because you can have a worm popping out of an apple and a pirouetting ballerina, so they look really, really cool. And we get brickheads, and I don't really like brickheads at all, but I do like this pets sub-theme of brickheads, particularly this St. Bernard. That looks really cool. And we've got a few more as well. We get the Majestic Tiger. That's a cool looking set. And some other Animal Creator 3-in-1 sets as well. They look pretty cool. Friends, and we get a lot of these pet sets as well. This one's a 4+ set, that's why it looks so atrocious. We get the Pet Playground, which looks pretty cool, looks like a fun little set. Pet Clinic, which this is also a 4+ set, but I actually think it looks really good for a 4+ set. And we get Doggy Daycare, which reminds me of Daddy Daycare, the film. That's a classic. And we get this Pet Daycare Center, which looks really, really good. It looks like there's so much going on here with the chute coming out and the slide coming out as well. It's very, very colourful as well. So that looks really cool. And the Pet Adoption Cafe, which looks really good as well. And let's move on from Friends. And oh no, we've got more Friends, which is fine. And that's a 4+ set as well. And I like this set here. I like this little greenhouse thingy-majiggy build that they've got there. And the Forest Camper, that looks cool, although I don't really like the colours, but anyway. And then we've got the Canal Houseboat, and I always like the boats they do in LEGO Friends. They look really good, and this one's no exception. I love the interior details as well. That looks really cool. And then we've got some other vehicles as well. We've got this pretty bad looking 4+ set. And let's move on. We've got Speed Champions now, and Speed Champions is a pretty cool theme. I like these 3 sets here. I'll probably get one of them, but I'm not sure which one yet. Having said that, I'll probably end up buying all 3. And then we get the 2 packs for Speed Champions, and I don't really like either of these. They're okay, but I think in this one the cars look too similar. And this one, I don't know, I'm not really interested in that. Technic, which I'm not really a big fan of Technic, but you know, there's some cool sets from time to time. I particularly like this John Deere tractor here. That looks really good, and it's a good price as well. It looks like it's a substantial size. Super Mario, which I don't really like Super Mario. I'm kind of scared of him, which might sound ridiculous, and well, yeah, it kind of is. So I'll just move on. And Ninjago as well. We got these spinners, and I'm surprised they're still doing these spinner sets, although they're called Spinjitzu Ninja Training. But we all know the spinners. And we got some other sets here as well. These mechs don't look particularly good in my opinion, but I'm sure the kids will like them. And then we get some dragons, and I've never been a fan of dragons in Ninjago, but you know, anyway. City, And we get the space sets, which they look really good. I think this might be one of the strongest waves of space sets we've got from Lego City. And I like the space station, that looks really cool. I like the angle here, that looks good. And we get the lunar research base, which is a very impressive set, although I think it's kind of expensive at £90. But I particularly like this little dome here, that looks really cool. And the minifigures look good as well. And then we get a Creator 3-in-1 space shuttle set, so that looks pretty cool. And let's see what we've got on the next page. We've got Harry Potter, and we've got these book sets, these class sets, so they look very nice indeed. Although I'm not really a fan of these class book sets, I don't know what you call them. But they're nice. I like this magical trunk set, that looks really good. Some very, very good pieces in there. Although I think it's a little bit expensive at £55. But still nice. And then the hospital wing as well, which looks very, very cool. And let's move on. On the next page we've got more Harry Potter, including Dumbledore's Phoenix, which looks very cool as well. And we actually get the Dumbledore figure as well, so that's cool. And we get the Hogwarts Wizard chess, and this is a really cool set. You can actually play chess with this set, and it's also a scene from the first Harry Potter film, so that's really cool. It's like a 2-in-1 almost, so that looks pretty cool. And we got the Polyjuice Potion Mistake, which is a very nice set as well. And so is the Hogsmeade Village Visit, and I probably will end up getting this one, but it's kind of expensive at £70. I don't think it's that big, but you know, it's still a cool set. Star Wars, which I'm not really too interested in, so we'll just move on. Although I do like this minifigure here. I like a hairpiece and a torso. I don't know who she is, but I like it. And more Star Wars as well. That's £90. That's crazy. It doesn't look that big, but that's Star Wars for you. And Marvel, and these mechs look pretty good actually, not too bad. And we get this Iron Man figure as well, which is okay. It comes with a light brick. And I do like this Gargantus Showdown set. I like this Gargantus figure kind of thing. I don't know who he or she is, but I do like it. It's pretty cool. And let's see what we've got on the next page. We've got DC, we've got Batman. And these sets I'm not really too interested in. This 4+ set looks pretty bad, and it's very overpriced as well. And I don't really like the tumbler either. It looks very blocky. And we get the Scarecrow. And we get the Batcave as well. And this looks pretty big until I realised when you put the car in the picture, it looks so much smaller. The what's it called? Batmobile, that's it. It looks much smaller. It looks really big here, but it doesn't really look that big there. But anyway, here is the Batmobile, and I don't really like this one either. And the Penguin's got nothing to defend himself with, so oh well. Disney princesses, and we get some very interesting sets here. I like this piece, that's cool. We get the Frozen Wonderland, which is a 4+ set, and yeah, you can definitely tell it's a 4+ set by how basic it is. And we get this Storybook Adventure set, and we get this Underwater Palace, which is very, very strange. I mean, as in, there's so many weird parts in here, and the colours are just crazy, but it looks like there's a lot to do here. I like this dude, he looks cool. Let's move on. Brickheads, and I don't really like Brickheads. Daisy Duck and Buzz Lightyear, I mean, they don't look too bad, I guess. Chip and Dale. The Spice Girls, which is a very, very weird set. I never thought that Lego would do a Spice Girl set. These honestly don't look so bad. I like the Union Jack print on Jerry Halliwell. That looks very, very cool. And we get a Stranger Things one, and Looney Tunes as well. The Roadrunner, and I don't know how you pronounce that guy's name, but anyway. Coyote. And we get this page here, which should really be at the front because it's got all these symbols and everything and all this legal information. So I have no idea why it's not at the front and why it's towards the end. And we get another bunny rabbit. Star Wars again. And these helmet sets don't look too bad actually. And there's a whole bunch of them there at the bottom. the AT-80 or the AT-AT, I don't know what it's called, and this is £700, yeesh, for over 6,700 pieces. I mean, it is massive. It was on display at my local Lego store, but I actually thought it would be even bigger at the price they're charging. But you can fit 40 minifigures inside, that's a lot. Sonic, and yeah, like Super Mario, I'm scared of Sonic as well, which, yeah, is kind of pathetic. But anyway, we get the Blacksmith as well, which is a really cool idea set, and definitely one I will get at some point. The Globe, and this is okay. I mean, a globe was always going to be hard to do in Lego, and I don't know how I feel about this set. I think it's very overpriced, even though it's got 2,500 pieces. It just, Europe in particular looks terrible. I mean, it looks like Italy's completely disappeared. France, Spain, Portugal, I don't know what's happened to them. The UK is only three dots, and Iceland's only 1. But I do like these glow-in-the-dark pieces you get, so that's cool. But I don't think I'll end up getting this one, especially since you can get a real globe for a fraction of that price. And I do have a real globe anyway, so I don't think I will end up getting that one. But it is still pretty cool. I think they did the best they could with that. Anyway, the bonsai tree is a very nice set as well. One I probably will end up getting. The flower bouquet, which is very nice, but it doesn't come with a vase. But still, I do like the different elements and parts we get as well. So they look really, really cool. We get the Vespa 125. And yeah, I like the colour on here. That looks really good. And there's a picture of the real thing as well. The Boutique Hotel, which is a set I do have, and it's a really nice set, very well detailed, and some nice minifigures as well. And I like the art club there, although on the middle floor the 2 hotel rooms don't have a bathroom, which is, I mean, there wasn't really much space, but they should have really included one, because I've never been to a hotel room that doesn't have a bath or a toilet, so that's a bit strange. I know it's Lego and you can't fit everything in, but they should have really included one. Anyway, we get the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, which looks really cool, and as a football fan, this is probably one of my favourite stadiums in the world. The actual set I won't be getting because that's way too expensive, and I'm not a Real Madrid fan. But I do like these. I think these are printed pieces here that say Real Madrid on them, so that's really cool. And I'm guessing these sell well because they've done 3 now. They've done Old Trafford and they've done the Camp Nou as well. So, I mean, this one's probably my favourite out of the 3 they've done. And we get the Back to the Future time machine, which is always out of stock. But it is really cool looking, and the minifigures in particular are very impressive. And that's about it, really. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.